you. Try something new. Well, that's exactly what we're offering you for our special edition 3-hour beauty report. We talked a lot about complexion perfection with Bare Minerals. Now let's talk about the Brow Authority. Benefit Cosmetics. They have been actually a company started off in San Francisco many years ago, where laughter is not only the best medicine, but they bring to us the quick fixes that make the biggest difference in our look. In fact, they are the brow authorities. They produce over 70 different brow products. And today, this is their #1 all-time best-selling product. You just choose, and you're receiving 2 today of the My Brow Duo. So it's the Precisely My Brow Pencil. It's not 1, it's 2. You just choose, are you light, are you medium, or dark? It's simple, easy. Are you shade 2, 3, or 5? And you receive 2. Each one of these is waterproof, long wearing, and you receive 2 of them. Each one sells for $24 a piece. You get 2 for $28, and it's what? Free shipping and under $5. Jared Bailey is joining us today. He is the global brow expert. Okay, he is the man that's the beauty and the brains behind the brows.
Well, thank you so very much.
I am telling you, is this not the #1? This is better than an employee discount price, first of all.
If I use my employee discount, I cannot get it at this price to buy 2 of these pencils. And I use this every day because there's nothing worse than going into your makeup bag, going to get ready, rolling up your pencil and realizing it's empty. It's just like an empty mascara or an empty lip gloss. You realize that? Now you have 2. And what you said is true. That's what we do at Benefit. We solve problems. We solve your problems. And brows are a big problem for a lot of people out there. You probably realize this on yourself when you look at the mirror in the morning. You might wake up and look like Anne. If you take a look at Anne, on one side, this is where she starts in the morning, right? Her brows are fair. They've lost their color. They start to thin out along the ends. But you can tell on this side, with a little bit of Precisely My Brow Pencil, look at how it frames her eye. What that does, this brow gives your face structure. It gives your face balance. If you wake up and you feel like something's missing, it's not you, it's not your coffee, it's your eyebrows. And I'm gonna show you right now how to use Precisely. So I travel the world really teaching people how to fill in their brows. This is my best trick I can give you right now, is to take this pencil, just start along the base, and you're gonna create basically a shelf, because you wanna put your brow on something, right? So create just like a nice fluid line. And I'm just using these tiny flicks, Amy. I'm not like, it's not one continuous line, so it doesn't matter if your hand's shaky, no matter what. Look at this. This is step 1. You go in, you define the base.
Okay.
Then you're gonna go into the top. Now this is shade 1. For those of you who are wondering about your shades, if you're gray, if you're platinum, if you're blonde or a dirty blonde, you might gonna use the lighter shade, which is actually a shade number 2.
Wait a minute, you are drawing on hair.
I'm drawing little hair. You notice how I keep picking this pencil up and flicking it? This is making those tiny hair-like strokes. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, okay, global brow expert. Now, what happens if I make a mistake and I go, whoops, I'm out here? We connected a spoolie, and you can literally erase your mistakes. And it's gone. But don't worry, it stays on the skin, it stays on the hair, so when you comb through your brows, it doesn't go anywhere. And the great thing is, it gives you a 12-hour waterproof wear. So these are brows that literally can keep up with your lifestyle, no matter what it is you're doing.
Real quick, not to interject, Jared, but I wanna let you know there are 76 left in the dark.
Oh, wow.
Actually 50. In the medium, how many do we have left in the medium? Okay, there's 500 left, and there's 400 left in the light, which is the shade 2, which is what I'm wearing. Look at the difference this brow will make, and it's waterproof for 12 hours. It's not budging, and because it's so fine, and this being your #1 brow product, out of 70 brow products plus you make, this is their #1.
It's the #1 for a reason.
Exactly.
You look at the difference here, and you can tell. If you wanna look younger, if you wanna turn back the hands of time, it's done in your bathroom mirror with Precisely My Brow. It's literally, look at how she wakes up. You see that, and look what you can actually have. This frames your eyes. If you want your eyes to stand out, if you want these to be the center focus, you have to have eyebrows. It's a pretty picture. Ladies, it needs a frame.
Exactly.
It needs a frame.
So she's in, excuse me, she's in the medium or light?
She's actually in the light. Now, I wanna show you this, okay? Because I'm gonna show you this because this is, to me, like one of my favorite transformations. Take a look at her eye. You can see how beautiful her eyes are, the structure of the brow. It gives you everything you want. But listen, this isn't how she wakes up. She wakes up like this.
Oh.
Because this, if you have survived the 90s, congratulations, but that tweezing epidemic, it was harsh on your brows, people.
Tweezing.
Yes.
Yeah, how many of us wax, thread,
yes,
right?
you've done it all. Now, you don't have to live like that. You don't have to live with brows that aren't doing your face justice. If you take a look at this side of her face, you can see that it loses definition. This side, it's gained. And it's just as easy as I did on Anne. Just with Robin, I'm gonna use this in the medium shade. So I'm going in with that medium shade, and just like I did before, it's all about this brow shelf.
Look at that.
So you just go through here, and you sketch all the way to where you want your brows to end, right about here. And then you just start creating these tiny little flicks. It really, honestly, couldn't be easier. This isn't something, what we do at Benefit so well is we solve people's problems. And since Jean and Jane started Benefit in 1976, we just wanted to make sure that we were solving people's problems, the ones that they were really having. They were doing brows then, so we knew absolutely that brows are an issue, and they have been since really the beginning of time.
Okay, real quick, we did sell out of, we sold out of the dark. Okay, now we've got light or medium only. And don't forget, you received 2. So we sold out of Duo 5, it's just Duo 2 or Duo 3. So again, if you're light, again, you know who you are. There's the medium. Again, medium's getting very limited also too, and he's using the medium right now.
Yep, this is actually the medium. And so good news, if you were thinking about ordering the dark, you know what? The great thing about these pencils is you can actually make the color deeper. So if you want the color to be deeper, you actually just apply more pressure.
And don't forget, you get 2.
Exactly, you're getting 2 of these. This is great. And so you're gonna go in, and if you want it to be deeper, if you're bummed out because the deep is gone, don't be. You can go in, add more pressure. You can take these little flicks. You can flick upwards. You can create these little hair-like strokes. You can, all of this, your brows that you had in your youth, they're possible. You can really resurrect them. Take a look at what this has done to her face. Now, she has beautiful eyes. You want people to stare into your eyes. The only way to do that is with brows. Take a look at her before. Wow. If you really look at this and you ask yourself, where am I looking? You're looking at her nose in the first picture. In the second picture, you're looking at her eyes.
Okay,
because
one more demo we're gonna do for everybody before it does sell out.
Yes,
okay, so
yes.
We have just shade 2 or 3. Remember, they're $24, right? How much are these a piece? $24 a piece. Okay, and you get 2 for $28. This is better than employee pricing.
Yep.
And you get the 6 interest-free credit card payments of under $5. It's free shipping and handling. Remember, this is waterproof. This is their #1 all-time best-selling brow product. They are the Brow Authority's Benefit is, with over 70 different brow products and colors.
Yeah.
So today you are getting the best deal we've ever offered on brows. So a lot of you are picking this up tonight. Good for you before it does sell out. This is already a customer pick with 32 almost perfect 5-star reviews.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that too. And I can tell you, if you were looking, if you're making resolutions this year, if there's things that you wanted to change, the #1 thing that you can change is your eyebrows. You have the power to do that. You have the power to turn back time. Look at her before and after here.
Yes.
You can see she's a beautiful girl. When she wakes up, she's stunning, but she's lacking definition. She's lacking that focus on the eye.
Right.
The only way to do that is to give that beautiful eye a frame. And you can see here in the after, her eyes are the showstopper.
I love it.
And that's how it works.
Okay, it's on its way selling out. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Jared.
Thank you, so good to see you.
We could talk about brows for hours, right? So again, you can just choose your shade light or medium. So we all want to go ahead and open up our eyes. We all want to give a more lifted look.
Yes.
Oh, baby.